sting in Coral Springs. Two young women are now facing federal charges in connection with this case.
They faced a judge today, and Local 10's Laren Livingston is live with an update on what happened in court. Laren.
Take a listen to this. You're on my time. If you're not making money, what the expletive good are you? That's what one of these women is accused of saying to these girls from time to time. Another one of these suspects is said to have pointed a BB gun at one of these young girls' head during some sort of an argument. Now, the feds say these two women pimped out two 15-year-old girls for sex across Broward and Palm Beach counties until an undercover operation led them not just to these traffickers, but to these underage girls. And we want to warn you, some of what you're about to hear may be hard to hear.
The one and only, the only station there, as 21-year-old Kiara Nunez and 19-year-old Alexandra Ramirez were escorted into the Broward County main jail. Their case going before a federal judge today after the FBI announced their arrests earlier this week, charging them with 2 counts of sex trafficking of a minor. The feds say Nunez and Ramirez groomed their young victims for prostitution, trained them to spot and flirt with their potential Johns, but that wasn't making much money. So they took the operation online, forcing their teen victims to pose nude for advertisements and to help negotiate their prices. Undercover agents came across one of those ads and struck a deal for a, quote, 2-girl special, $250 to meet up with Nunez and one of those teens for sex. The sting went down at a Fort Lauderdale hotel. Court documents detail how one of the alleged young victims was sometimes drugged to get her ready for her dates. Ramirez and Nunez reportedly threatened both girls' lives if they ever told anyone about what was going on.
And both of these young victims had been reported missing by their respective families days and weeks prior to their discovery, and initially told investigators, according to those court documents, that it was a man who was trafficking them for sex. They later said that they were told to say that by Nunez and Ramirez. The feds say all of this played out between October of last year through January of this year when they conducted that undercover sting. And prosecutors say the suspects booked some nearly 24 Airbnbs to host these alleged dates, along with hotel rooms. They're expected to be back in court tomorrow. For now, we're live here outside of the Broward County main jail.